although Gibraltar is one of the few European countries that still has a positive natural rate of growth, that is to say, we have more Gibraltarian babies than Gibraltarians passing away. So we have natural growth, which is an excess of births over deaths, right? It also is important to see the effect of the reforms in the education system, because it means that from my perspective as Minister for Economic Development, I am saying we need to move into a different kind of economy with higher skills. I think also there are important bits of information about how overcrowded people are living. You know, so if you go back a long time, you would find that there would be 3 families in a 1-bedroom house, that kind of thing, you know. So we seem to never be able to finally put an end to the demand for housing, because we keep on doing more houses and there's still a waiting list. But nevertheless, it would show that the level of occupation is going down, that is to say that people live more comfortably, and that is something that you can see at 10-year intervals happening.
Several factors surrounding Brexit have anecdotally led to many people living in Spain wanting to move back to Gibraltar.
Yeah. Now, if you get a situation where that is true, where we've had, as is the case in Gibraltar, a relatively static population, a population has not grown very much, you know, if you look at several decades one after the other. And now we're getting an influx of people, then this is a very important census for that reason, because we will find that there is, since you've also got a nationality and identifying the composition, the importance of this is to make use of that data, which it can be, in order to say, well, look, particularly in the area of health, a group that appears to be more vulnerable, then you might say, well, look, maybe people need to be vaccinated in that age or in that group, because there appears to be a correlation between the age and the gender and the illness. And from a public health point of view, that is important data.
Aside from the population increase, what other factors or aspects of society do you expect to see change?
Well, it will be important to see, for example, in terms of transport. I mean, the previous government introduced free buses in Gibraltar, which cost the taxpayer quite a lot of money, because the cost is not recovered from the passengers. And when they announced it, they did it in expectation that people would make less use of the cars. I think there will be no evidence that the car is being less used because of the buses.
So do you think the bus service is on the line then?
Well, we'll have to say, we'll have to wait for the results of the census.